How do you feel about certain YouTubers getting backroom privileges at game shops? Okay, so this has to be referencing my buddies Billy and Jay of Game Chasers fame, because especially the past, I'd say, 3 or 4 videos, they've appeared in them along with Alpha Omega Sin of YouTube fame and gone to a lot of game stores. And so they say, oh, what do you have in the back? And they go back and look at stuff that's not out to the general public. So do you have a problem with people that are, I guess, known on YouTube or they're filming? Do you have a problem with them getting special access to stuff in the back?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the shop. Okay, so at Luna, there is nothing in the back of the store that is technically hidden or not for sale. There is nothing that we take in over the counter from a customer that is not immediately available for sale to a customer who wants it. If it has a price point in the inventory, and if it's something that I've never seen, we can come up with something on the spot. Backroom access, I mean, things like manuals, boxes, and stuff, if customers actually ask me for them, I'll show them. So what that comes down to is the type of shop. And I find that that type of shop is kind of annoying, where they keep stuff in the back and don't put it out, or they don't sell things immediately. But I don't know that there's anything wrong with it, because I think that any customer who expressed a great interest in something that a store might not think they could sell, that store would probably sell them, or else they're a bad shop because they need to make money. It's not like these guys are getting access to a hidden treasure vault of stuff that is being hidden away.
I would say there's some cases that they probably are stuff that's in the back that maybe wouldn't be put out for space, or maybe there wouldn't be a general interest in getting a Atari Stunt Cycle.
But that's what I'm saying. If you ask about it,
sure.
I find
you're saying anyone would have the opportunity to ask, hey, do you have anything interesting in the back that I could look at? But then again, maybe at the top of your head, you wouldn't know what you want to see until you see it. I don't have a problem with that. The issue I have with these videos being done in the shops, and this isn't against Billy and Jay because they can't do anything about it. They want to shoot in these shops, that's fine. The problem is not the access to stuff that maybe consumers wouldn't get access to. The problem is the deals they are getting may not be the same deals that any other consumer would get. And this is why. Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, it is in the best interest of these shop owners to put on a smile, a happy face, have a good attitude, and give good deals. Because this is potentially a lot of free and good publicity for them.
Right, and a lot of eyes on their shop. To
have Billy and Jay come in, spotlight basically do a 10-minute commercial in their shop, see all the cool stuff they have, talk to them, get to know them, and at the same time they can say, oh, well, we got these games at a good deal. So again, this isn't on Billy and Jay. They're doing what they have to do. They don't know what deals they're going to get. They don't know what the motivation of the shop dealers giving them deals is. However, I can guarantee you this has happened, whether, again, subconsciously or consciously, where people have seen these videos and said, I'm going to check out this shop. Maybe it's an hour away, maybe it's an hour and a half, and gone and haven't gotten any good deals.
Right.
It's a false sale, a false sale of goods. You know.
So for me, this is actually kind of...
Or false bill of sales. Yeah, that's it.
So, for me, this is why I've had people who have wanted to come to the store and film. And I actually agreed to let someone come to the store and film once, and due to sickness, they couldn't come. I don't mind if people want to film something in the store. I'm not afraid of our prices. They are what they are. People can come and they can film in the store. But I wouldn't ever want to be part of, no, and like I said, no offense, but part of something like a Game Chasers transaction because of exactly what you said. There is that desire to look
good.
And even if you feel like your prices are good, you want to come across as exceptionally good on camera, right? And then that's the problem, because then you are
high expectations set up.
Yeah, then you are falsely selling yourself, because then people are going to come in and they're going to be upset that they're not getting the same sort of deal. So it's like I said, it's not that I'm afraid of prices. I don't think a lot of these places are afraid of prices. You can come in and film my shit all you want. It's that I don't want to do negotiating with people on YouTube when there's going to be a large audience, and I certainly don't want to do it with people I've met before and have had friendly interactions with, because that's when I feel like it's going to get very complicated.
Sure, not just that though, but again, say Bill and Jay walk into a game store in, I don't know, Armpit, Idaho, and then they get a deal and they get like 35-40% off. And again, it may not even be malicious. Maybe subconsciously they said, "Oh, these guys are cool. They're filming. They seem nice. I'll give an extra discount." That guy can't give a 40% discount to every single person that walks in. It's impossible. You know, like he would go out of business or wouldn't be able to at least get a decent profit margin on his stuff. So that's the danger. And again, I don't know if there's a solution to that. The only solution, I guess, would be somehow they don't know they're filming, or would tell them, "We don't want you to negotiate with us differently than you would other people." But then they're hurting themselves by not getting a good deal and not having content for the show.
And then
so
the problem
there's no
for the
answer.
store is, at that point, a precedent has already been set by previous episodes. So then that person is going to look much worse.
They're going to look worse. You're
than
right.
a person who, before they enacted these policies.
They're going to be the one asshole store that didn't cut Billy and Jay a deal when they got deals in the past 30 episodes.
When Billy and Jay didn't even care if they got a deal because they told them just negotiate with us like you normally would.
Yeah, so
it's kind of a lose. For the vendor, I feel like it's a lose-lose situation, and it's not to say that there's anything wrong with people who do this, but you have to understand that that's a tricky position to be in.
I would say this. To anyone that lives near one of these stores that Billy and Jay spotlight, or if it's an hour and a half away, make sure you realize when you're watching these episodes that you're watching entertainment first, and then any deal that happens. I'm not saying that the deals are real, but that's not going to reflect your experience at those stores necessarily.
It's not scripted, but these guys are on camera and they want to come across well. This is essentially a commercial for them.
For the store owners.
Yeah, for the store.
It's for them to advertise their store. They're going to be seen by 50,000 people, and they might get a lot more eyes or a lot more foot traffic, and then they have a lot more customers. But I just don't want people to get the expectation that what they're seeing is what they're going to be their experience. Now, for some, that might happen, but not for everyone.
Sure.